We got one. We got one, dude. Nice. That was sick. It's the right order. That's what I'm saying, man. We're back. Another viewer build. Let's go. Community, you are stepping up. I love this. Keep joining my Discord. Link in the description. We're checking out your Amon builds. And this one is called the Crit'n'Shock build. Maatorus / Kai. And believe it or not, I have like 99% of this build already in my inventory, and I already did the skill points and everything, so it's going to be a lot faster intro this time. The last one we did took me like 12 minutes to get into it after editing it down. Oh, embarrassing. What am I doing? So, build idea is maximum crit damage output combined with strong shock damage. Oh yeah, absolute boss shredding, one hit potential with the crit stacking. Good mobbing ability as well. Unfortunately, he says the disadvantage is not very much sustained because you don't really have overshield or lifesteal or HP regen. And because of the weapons, you probably will kill yourself if you're too close, which I do know what he's talking about. So for the weapons, he says Hot Slugger, Kickballer, Wombo Combo, and Jacob's Shotgun with a spread launcher. Underbarrel. Here we go. Jacob's Dualahan with an underbarrel, 28k. It's pretty solid. We do have the Kickballer. We have the Wombo Combo, and I have my Hot Slugger right here. There we go. Then, for heal any kit with amp, I've got myself an amp kit right here, the large blood analyzer, which actually does have some immunity, and I believe this does give, oh no, it's not the lifesteal one, never mind. Grenade, throwing knife with penetrator augment, that's right, it's a crit knife build. I get it, but at the same time, guys, it's in the game, and it is really strong. If you're going for a crit build, you should use the crit knife. That's all there is to it. Even if they nerf this bad boy a little bit, I'm guessing the nerf is going to be more like 2 seconds instead of 5 seconds, or maybe only a certain percentage of the damage is considered an automatic crit for that 5 seconds. Whatever it is, it's still going to exist, and it's still going to be very strong, so it's worth putting in a build at the end of the day. Class mod, Charged Stormcaller, preferably with +5 for Lightning Rod. We will get into that in a moment. Mine has +4, but it's pretty solid. Some more melee damage, kinetic, and action skill duration. I do have another one actually right here, which is only a +3, but then we do get a good variety of other perks as well. Splash damage, action skill, and sniper. So it's still action skill. I'd rather take the kinetic and the +4 to lightning rod than sniper rifle and splash. Melee obviously is irrelevant, but that's okay. For shield, he said firework or onion. I actually don't prefer either of those. He said really if you want damage, go firework. If you want sustain, go onion. I'm going to go to the Protean cell just because if I do my ground slam, I can have a +40% to shock. This is Crit'n'Shock. I feel like that's going to be pretty nice. I've also put Deadeye on it, which we'll get into here in a second. But at level 49, it's okay. And I don't even have to use this. It's pretty strong though, 15.9k. It'll be decent. Firmware, 3-piece Deadeye, 2-piece Trick Shot. I'm at 2 and 2. I have nothing for my crit knife. All my other grenades and stuff that are in my bank, none of them have Deadeye or Trick Shot, so maybe we'll farm for that. Otherwise, I'm stuck at 2 and 2. So with Trick Shot at 2, you get gun reload and gun crit. If I were to go 3, crits would have a 50% chance to regen 1 ammo, but he actually has 3 in Deadeye. So level 1 is gun accuracy, level 2 is more crit damage as well, and level 3 would be stacking a 15% crit damage multiplier per stack up to 5 stacks for 10 seconds. So I see why he wants 3 out of 3 dead shot, and I would like to get to that if I can in this recording. Here's the skill tree. It's all green and a little bit of red. A little bit of red is a little less exciting, but there's some important stuff in here, so let's go over it. You need 5 in this first row. He put it into heavy plate just for some more shield capacity and overshield, just some sustainability, some survival. 5 into gut punch. Melee and ordnance have a chance to apply weakness, so this is where the weakness comes in with the crit knife. You can weaken the enemy. They will take more damage and they will deal less damage, and it lasts for 8 seconds, so that's the full duration of the crit knife plus some, so that's very nice. With your ordnance, only a 30% chance, but crit knives, you typically have a few, so you're probably going to get that, and if you do get that, that's really, really nice against bosses. Reel the Storm, increase status effect damage and status effect duration. That's always nice for any build. And Forged in Steel, when I use my action Forge skill, I will get immunity for 6 seconds. Because we're using Crucible, the axes get thrown out here. It's a pretty quick cooldown, so you're going to be using it a decent amount. So moving into this green tree, this is the bread and butter of all the crits and all the shock. First row, 5 into Executioner. That's increased crit damage. Doubled when you deal melee. The axes deal melee, so it'll be doubled pretty often. Into this second row, we get 5 for bolt action. You reload, you get bonus shock for duration, up to 30%, pretty nice. And we're taking Endless War. Endless War is how you prime enemies for additional damage, kind of like slagging them. You stick an axe in them and it sits there for a while, and you can put all 3 axes into a boss. Then crit knife. Got breaking eyelash over here. What is happening? Is this a fuzz? What is happening? All right, third row. He dumps 15 points into this row, which is pretty ballsy, but I like it. So Bellows is just a nice little buff. When you activate your Forge skill, you're going to gain some increased gun damage. That's going to help, especially with crits. Scale off of that gun damage, right? Vital Organs, kill skill, or crit chance. That's nice. And Herald's Call, increased shock damage. You can see I have +3 from that glass mod, which is pretty nice. Then we get into the bread and butter, these two. We've got Blast Furnace. Let's go. Name representation here. When you crit or detonate, so here it'll be when we crit most likely, you gain a stack up to 30 stacks at 1.25% additional damage per stack. It's pretty solid. It's a good amount. And Lightning Rod, this is actually kind of the entire point of the build. I've got 5 + 4 from the class mod to get to 9. So when shots crit, there's a 25% chance for an elemental bolt. And that bolt, as you level it up, gets more and more damage. So now it's 360% of your damage dealt, and it is, of course, a shock damage bolt. So that's why the shock damage is so important up here with Herald's Call, and just in general, why we're calling it the Crit'n'Shock build. And then he does take Storm Surge, so when you throw out your twin forge axes, it's now a blade. It'll hit, create like a bubble, an aura, like a storm area. What do they actually call it? Forge Storm. And that deals damage over time after the initial impact. It could be pretty strong. And I didn't even talk about it. Enhancement. I can't believe I skipped over this. Enhancement, he just goes, any enhancement that boosts crit. I go, okay, I got the legendary Jacob's one. Jacob's parts gain 40% chance to ricochet non-crits, which is just nice to have. But when they do crit, it stacks 5% damage up to 8 stacks. And then I also, on top of that, have a shotgun crit damage increased by 71. And of course it has trick shot. All of these are shotguns. All of these have more crit. Oh my God. So Hot Slogger is going to be insane. We know Kickballer is obviously going to be insane with the crit knife, but even here with the spread launcher, that counts. So, and Wombo Combo is just fantastic. That one is more about just dealing damage. It's not going to get Jacob's parts because I don't have a Jacob's roll on it, but I do get AR crit damage right here. So that will affect that. It'll be nice. That'll be the mobbing pretty much. And then bossing will probably just Kickballer and cross our fingers that we don't die. We do get invincibility here from this when we do our Forge skill. So when I do my Forge Storm, I think, Storm Surge for 6 seconds. So hopefully the boss dies before that and all of the Kickballer projectiles go away. That's the goal, ladies and gentlemen. He did have a little bit more in his specialization tree than I did. So real quick, we can go through that. But the main focus here is these three. So you need at least 10 into Sharpshooter, 20 into Brute, and 20 into Killer. This one is increased gun damage and crit hit damage when aiming. Make sure I aim, I guess. This one here is killing an enemy with a crit will cause them to explode, dealing some skill damage. That's a kill skill, 50% of the initial hit, so that's pretty nice. And then right here, whenever you deal gun damage, you gain a stack of riddle you this, and you can get up to 50 stacks, and that's 1% per stack, so that's a 50% weapon gun damage boost. And you have 6-second cooldown before stacks go away, so that's not that hard. Should be at 50 stacks like non-stop during mobbing, non-stop during boss fights. Should be pretty easy, and then I just got 1 point into Survivor, so I can grab sturdy stuff just for a little bit of survivability with Fight for Your Life, and when you do get up, you have health. So we'll see. We'll see. I feel pretty good about it. We're going to run some bosses and just check this out. I kind of want to do this where I go get my Maurice Black Market real quick, just because that's fun. It is up here pretty much on that echo log that I just marked. Battlefield 6 launch. How we feeling about that one, ladies and gentlemen? I'm going to be playing a lot. We're getting this recording done, and then we're going and playing Battlefield 6 with the boys. Oh, it's going to be great. Could just be right here. Hey, there it is. There it is. All right, let's see what we get. We can sell some junk. Firepot. Firepot's nice, dude. And it's got Deadeye. Then I could kill it for my crit knife. I already have a Firepot. I think mine's already 50. I could just do that. Or Blockbuster. No, I'm doing that. I'm going to do that. I need the Deadeye. I don't really care about Firepot. It's a pretty fun one, but, you know, we got to get this build going, you know? It's all about the build, baby. Dude, spawning in the basement's so silly. So dumb. I don't care, Kilo. I'll do it later. I'll do it later, okay? Yeah, the hub towns are a little underwhelming. I will say as a whole. Boom. And we'll get a stacking crit damage. Feels bad to get rid of the legendary, but I think it's worth it here. Speaking of things that feel bad, dude, using 5,000 iridium to reroll your specializations like I had to do, I'm down to 8. I can do it one more time? Like, come on. That sucks. That's ass. All right, let's do a fun one. I know, honestly, I know Radix and our boy Inceptus have a pretty freaking nice drop rate, just in general. Like, as a whole, surprisingly high drops. And I think I would prefer to do that. Why can't I just travel to right here? Why do we have to piss around with this shit? You're gonna make me jump through the things. I'm just gonna ignore the enemies and go. Then again, it would be good practice to get in the flow of this build, so maybe I'm a silly goose. Or maybe I'm missing something. Me and my storm caller ass. Fumble through what I need to do. That was really mid. Okay. I do kind of want to, like, let's figure some stuff out. Dude, if I had any ammo regen, that would be nice for the trick shot level 3. But let's be honest, I mean, this it's doing pretty well. No. It really is the worst thing ever. Okay, so I should. I was gonna give up, to be honest. That was like the giving up face that I made, and then I got a lucky hit. I don't know what that. This is an insane mobbing weapon. Oh my god, just one hit kills. I know Rafa's got a crazy crit thing going on. Yeah, I am a little bit squishy though. I'm kind of just always out of... Yeah. I should probably just leave. Oh my god, one-shot that guy? I only have a few seconds. Get the kills. Crits. 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 There we go. Resist the shock all you want, Buster. You're still going down. All right, that's a decent little mobbing section. It feels pretty good. Feels pretty good. If I can actually hit my shots and stay alive. The 6.5k health is very, very low. I think that's going to be one of those oof kind of parts of the build. But obviously when we get in here with Inceptus. Inceptus. He's going down, buddy. This only having one ammo is ass, though. I'm not really doing a good job of... Dude, just give me the fucking... It'd be nice not to die here, but... Dude, what a fucking waste. I have to go back to the start. Ah! That sucks. That's okay. Sucks, but it's okay. But it sucks, but it's okay. You're very fucking squishy. I agree with this man's build. Kai, my dude. I do need, like, infinite ammo or else this shit sucks. Even the swap speed, that's so slow. I think I just have to use this weapon. But then if I miss shots, I'm absolutely screwed. Oh, it like went back towards him. It, like ricocheted back at him multiple times from the other enemies. It's critting. This is quite a lot of enemies. Nice, that was a good spread launcher, I think. Why is this like not a kill? There it is. It's just chaos. Just chaos. This game is insane. I love it. All right, let's see how actual little Inceptus goes. I still don't really have my flow of combat down at all whatsoever. But it's good fun. Good fun. Look at this. Oh, Jacob's crit. Ripper. It's actually probably sick, but I'm okay without it. Hey, look at that. Got the hover drive. It's not showing the red bars right now, but no other thing comes even remotely close with handling. And handling is like actually turning and the way it feels to use. So why would you use any other? These all suck. So I think I throw my 3 axes, I amp, I use my forge skill, then I crit knife, then I shoot with the kickballer. Did I buy the thing? I bought the thing, right? Yeah, alright. Missing on that first one is fantastic. Holy shit. What a good start. Super jump to the fucking axe, buddy, please. Okay. Then I amp. I already had amped. Then I'm using this for a few seconds. I'm crit knifing, and then I'm hitting him. And it's missing. And we're not one-shotting. But we shot a second one. We shot a third one. Good luck to me. We'll shoot a fourth one. Damn, he actually didn't die at all. Not even close. Terrible. Oh, well done. Is this dude immune up there? Is bro immune from the top? Nice reload, bro. You're killing it. This is fantastic. It's not really working. Is this gonna get the kill or no, man? Come on. This is not going how I planned. I don't like this. Dude, I just missed 3 or 4 in a row. Yes! I didn't die. Wait, I didn't die. Let's go. It's just so bad. I need my 50 stacks of that one thing. I need all my things to be stacked up for this to work too. That was very sloppy. I say we run it back. We can run that bad boy back, right? Run it back. Any legendary drops? No. I've heard his drop rate is like really close to 20 or 25% compared to a lot of other enemies are really closer to like even the dedicated drops are like 15 to 20. And then you look at getting a drop at all is pretty close to 20% for most enemies, most named bosses and stuff. But the dedicated drop that you actually want is typically closer to like 5, which is really, really low. So I don't know if they're going to keep that as that hard to achieve. That was not well executed, you know? Fair enough. I accept the the criticism. I wonder if just straight up a nice shot from this would work, but I would have to kill some ads first to get up to the 3 stacks for 90%. Even then, it's not gonna do what I want it to do. Maybe the spread launcher could be nice. I should actually have it swapped to that. That'd be nice. There we go. I believe part of the key... I mean, the amp will stay on my weapon, so I can do that whenever. Why does the first one just fly through him? That's so stupid. That was a nice little, Is that what we were looking for this whole time? He's kind of a goober up there. Why is that chunking so hard? Wait a minute. I think I can get him right here. Right here. Just like one more hit. I just miss. I just miss all the time. This is so silly. Crit knife. I don't want to do anything else. I just want to spread launch crit knife. There we go. That's the better strategy, I think. Hey, there's the legendary. But is it what we want? Extra medium. The medium? Movement speed when the shields are full. Breaks, triggers, and Nova. Alright. I can see that being useful if you get a nice enhancement on it, right? I can see the vision on that one. Well, that was a faster fight. Let's do it one more time, and then maybe we move on to... Like, we could try Radix since we are a shock build, and Radix has all the shield going up. It might be more impressive for something like this. We could also try Back Hive. I think Back Hive has crazy, crazy high damage as well. Like second highest in the game. Health, not damage. You know what I mean. I'm gonna amp it up. Over 3, that's what we like to see, baby. It rhymed even. I'm trying to hit. I think amping the kickballer is the move. Dude, Dude, if he gets up there, that's so annoying. I can't get him before he gets up here. It's embarrassing. Oh, dude, I should be aiming down my sights. What am I doing? Yeah, is he just dead right there? My flow is so bad on this. I have no idea where I'm supposed to be. It's still a good build for sure. I'm not optimally using it at all. But I do like the build. I think it's going to take some getting used to. Like, I would have to probably play for a lot longer to feel like I got this swing of things. Why do I think I have stuff to sell? I'm like, I'll sell all my junk that I totally picked up just now. I like that you can get that going in the air. So maybe I just give him a few seconds. You know what I could see being the problem? Is that I'm using shock versus a corrosive enemy. How are none of these little guys dying? This is gaming right here. Am I not hitting him in the right spot? What's the proper aiming spot? Hit him! I haven't even been doing that. For the shock damage. For the whole reason I used the shield I did. That's great. Invincibility, go. Nice, there it is. That was such a sloppy fight. I do wonder how some people are able to use the kickball or crit knife and like truly just melt through. I mean, I know, let's be real. Amon does not have like the strongest crit build in the game by any means whatsoever. But I feel like there should be some more leeway on that, you know? That was some weak ass loot too. Can we super jump and not just land 2 inches in front of our body? What the heck is that? I did like 3 in a row. Whoa. Randy, are you up to no good again? What is this? Randy, come on. I've never had this happen before. What's going on? Is my GPU dying? That's insane. It's probably all loaded in now. It's goofy. Not a huge deal, but still a little goofy, you know? I like that. It's got trick shot on it. I don't care for that one. We mostly did that just now for a clip, you know? Because I can milk that one for some short form views, baby. That's gonna go hard, dude. Everyone's gonna eat that one up. There's some decent purples that situationally could be pretty strong if I wanted to use them. Dude, the bully got a huge buff. I made that short form was like, I just don't get this weapon. It sucks. And now it's a lot stronger. So I don't know. I don't know, man. Ruby's cream got a... Ruby's cream, double cream rubies. I think the ruby did get a buff. Queen's Rest may have gotten a buff. I do like it. Got some decent stuff. I would love to go get a better convergence. I have one, but it's like level 45, so it's just low. I need to go get a Chaosin. Like, these are just general weapons I should have. I don't have a Hellwalker yet. What am I doing? We're falling behind, man. Let's run that bad boy one more time, I think. Honestly, probably a pretty quick video. It is a fun build, though, Kai. Maatorus. Maatorus. We got one! We got one, dude! Nice! That was sick! It's the right order. That's what I'm saying, man. That was that felt cool. Just procs the right amount, man. Well, that was a very good kill to end on, ladies and gentlemen. I think we... Dude, it's doing it again. My GPU's shot. I'm gonna be really annoyed. Bling! And it's just a generic purple. Penetrator. We got another crit knife, too. Oh, my goodness. We got another crit knife. I think it's better than mine. Am I existing? I thought they were identical. Or is this one dealing a different 12-second cooldown versus 11, but way more damage? Damage amp, penetrator, lethal versus explosive. Increased by 20%, increased by 40%. Projectile speed is reduced by negative 50%. Might be a little slower. And I don't have another Deadeye to put on it, I don't think. And well, it's level 50. Mine's only level 49. That's sick. Well done. Got another crit knife. That's fantastic. Because of the Deadeye, obviously, I'll keep this one, but like, that's awesome. Oh, Jesus Christ. Well, there you have it. Quicker one than last time, but I think we get the point, right? You can build Amon to take advantage of crits and shock and just be a crit and shock build. Shock and crit. A sharp shooter. It's not quite as good as Rafa crit build by any means, but pretty good build for sure. Maatorus/Kai. I appreciate it. Guys, if you want to send me your Amon builds, join my Discord. Link in the description. Just send them into the BL4-build-ideas forum channel. I've also linked Maxroll. You can use that official builder, or you can just send screenshots of your build. Explain what you want me to try out, and I'll do one of these. Try it out, and we'll see how good it is. And this one, pretty solid, pretty good. If you get the right flow, like I finally got at the end, you're melting the hardest bosses in the game. Feels great. So that's all I got. If you like the video, it does help me out. Subscribe to the channel for more of your second favorite F word. I'm your guy for Amon. I'll catch you in the next one. Take care.